Hello and welcome to another edition of the Senior Spotlight here at South Gibson High School. I'm with three seniors right now. You guys remember Drake Owens from last week. I'm here with number 18, Austin Elder, and number 15, Austin Moore. Guys, tell me a little bit about what the week was like after last week's tough loss at Martin. And I just talked to Coach Stedham, and we talked about it being the first time you've lost a regular season game in over a year. What was that like? Tell me from a player's perspective, what was it like on the way home, the bus ride home? All right, I was packing up when you guys were getting in, and I know that those make for long rides home sometimes. What was the emotion and the feeling like after that loss?
Well, the bus ride, it was really quiet.
Yeah.
Like no talking at all, and it was just it was a bad experience being on that bus ride.
Bad experience. What about you, Austin Moore? When you're sitting there, and one of the things is even in the fourth quarter, I felt like we had a shot there. We talked about it a few minutes ago. There was I think maybe Westview was up by 13 or 14. Looked like we had a pick six down on their 20-yard line, just didn't pull it in. So we were still right there, just with one possession left with 10 minutes. But what was the feeling on the sideline like in a game like that, where you're physically being pushed around a little bit? What are some of the things you're doing?
It just kind of like wore you out on the sideline. You know, you go back and look at film, and like they just basically whipped us between the trenches. You know, D-line, their O-line, everybody just kind of, whooped our tail basically.
Yeah. Well, Austin, is there something? Is the heat? Is it still? I know it's been so nice. The first few games of the season, the temperatures felt nice, but you get pads on, you start running around a lot. All three of you guys play both sides of the ball a lot, and I know the two Austins do. What do y'all? Does that play a factor in it? The heat, does that wear you down even more than playing a physical team like Westview?
It definitely does. You have to hydrate a whole lot to be prepared for play both sides of the ball, and coaches really exaggerate that to hydrate a whole lot if you're playing both sides. Even one side, he's constantly, you got to need to hydrate.
Well, that's right. I know I'm sitting up there. Last week we had nice accommodations in the Chancellor's box, and I'm drinking a lot of water, and all I'm doing is talking, right? So I can't imagine what it's like down there on the field like this. Austin Elder, right, well, I got you here, and you've got the mic. Tell us, how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing for all 4 years for the high school, but since I was young, I've been playing football.
Since you were young. And I can tell you, one of my favorite things is when I'm doing these games and you go back and watch them, man, I love it when you run hard through the middle, brother, especially the Chester County game a couple of weeks ago, man. Just a lot of times it looked like you got shot out by a cannon. How is that? Not everybody runs up the middle, right? And we saw number 6, Cobb for Chester County, the quarterback that everybody heard about so much coming into it. He didn't go up the middle once. What kind of mentality is it like that to knock heads up the middle?
No mercy. You get in my way, you pay the price.
Yeah, I love watching you lower the shoulder, and I like watching them. The cornerbacks, man, we're always so high up. I can see a lot of the field, and sometimes people, you're low your shoulder, and they'll just kind of separate. You know what I mean? Like they kind of get on the way on purpose where it doesn't look too bad on the tape. What about you, Austin Moore? I remember in the Camden game, we were trailing there in the fourth quarter, about 3 minutes left, and we were all sitting up there at .5 Digital. Myself, Chris Smith, Stephen Rich. We were like, no, it's the back of the end zone. And, man, the very next play, man, you come out and you grab that game-winning touchdown. How does that feel when you make a play like that?
Oh, it was just a great feeling. We practiced that play all week in practice, and we knew that they were at a soft spot in their defense. And I was planning on catching a pass. I didn't know it was going to be in the fourth quarter to win the game. But, it was a great feeling, to have a great quarter, like Hayden Lewis throw a pass, just a great read and a great pass. It was awesome.
What are you thinking? Catch it right there, or are you just going over? You know what? This is just like a play in practice. What are you thinking there? Are you thinking anything at all?
I just try not to let. I really didn't even realize that it was third down and that was a win the game. I was just trying not to think about it. Just catch the ball and
run your route.
Yeah, run the route.
And was that a scripted route, or was that a little bit of freestyle on your part?
It was supposed to be a little deeper, and then I saw the corner break up, so I kind of just got in the eyes of Hayden Lewis and let him throw it to me.
I could tell it looked that way from our vantage point. Well, guys, tell us a little bit about. And Drake, you said it last week, and I felt like you articulated it really well. But man, this is I can promise you guys, this is the time of your life right now, man. Your senior season of high school football. Take it from somebody older now, man. It's hard to get much better than that, right? You're going to have equal things that happen in your life as you get older, but I'm telling you, man, this is so much fun right now. What does this team mean to y'all, and what do y'all mean to, I mean, you know what you mean to the community. You see the support that comes out with you for you guys every week. But what do you mean to each other, and what do you look to take from football right here? Because it's a whole lot more about just wins and losses, right? And I think you guys all know that. We talked a little bit off camera, and I want to hear you guys talk about it. But what does it mean to y'all to play with each other, to play for this coach, to play for this school, to have this kind of support system, guys? What does that mean to y'all?
I mean, my team is everything to me. I mean, these are my brothers. They've been my brothers for 4 years in high school, and it's just a great feeling going to war with them every Friday night.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Austin Moore, man? I know your dad. Obviously, you know you guys are y'all are the definition of a football family. There's no doubt about it. What is it? What have you learned throughout the years? I know you played football forever, but what have you learned, and what are you going to take with you when eventually you put the pads, on or off, take them on for the last time? What lessons can you take in life to help you?
I mean, it just kind of shows you like trusting somebody and knowing somebody is going to trust you, and just having your teammates back and knowing that they're going to be there for you, and you got to be there for them too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our slogan this year. It's not about me, and you have to live that through life too.
Absolutely. What about you, Austin? It's, playing the positions that you guys do, both sides of the ball. I mean, you see it on both sides, right? You understand it. The offense can't do everything, the defense can't do everything. It's a team unit. How has this changed you, and what would you be doing if you didn't play football? You think it's got to make you a better person. Anytime you play a sport, and especially you play for a coach like Coach Stedham and all the other great coaches they have on their staff, you pick up life lessons along the way. I know he's big on that and he preaches that. What have you learned, and what's it meant to you?
Responsibility is a big thing that coaches taught us, and always to be together. It's just nice to look somebody beside you and say, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go to war and let's do this.
Yeah. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all sitting down with me for a few minutes today, and I can tell you, I enjoy doing this, but even more than this, I enjoy watching you play, and just what an honor it is to sit with all three of you and get to know you just a little bit. I can't wait to see what happens tonight against Trinity, but man, win or lose, we're Hornets forever. We appreciate it. Good luck tonight, guys. All three of y'all. Go Hornets.
Thank you.